guys, let's get into our stretch real quick because we are doing a legs and cardio workout. So everybody together, lunge down on the right side, take it as low as you're comfortable with. Some people it's down here, other people we're gonna just stay up here, and you're gonna feel that stretch in your inner thigh, okay? Leaning slightly forward, your back is always straight. Give me another few seconds to hold. 3, 2, 1. Other side, we're gonna keep things even. So both feet facing forward. As I said before, you're leant forward as well. You're not trying to be straight, you're trying to be nice and down. Sink into that booty and hold for 3, 2, 1. Okay, into the middle, so your torso is nice and centered. We're gonna come down. If you can, place your hands flat on the mat. Maybe you need some blocks or something. You can grab something real quick and you can have holding that stretch right here. Again, in the back of your thigh, kind of waking up those glutes a little bit. You can pedal the legs out here. Just bend the knee one at a time. I'm pretty clicky today, apparently. Didn't feel that before, and that's exactly why we're stretching. We're gonna get rid of that clickiness. We're gonna wake up all of our muscles. Now, just to open up the chest, face your right hand side and bring that right hand up, facing the sky. Maybe wiggle those fingers. Try and roll that shoulder away from your ear so it's not up, really tense. You wanna try and keep opening up your back, opening up your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side, nice and slow transition. I'm gonna do my hair flip in the middle. And same as before, you're gonna reach up to the sky, wiggle those fingers, actively roll your shoulders so that it's away from the ear so that you know where it is. When you roll the muscle, you make a mind-to-muscle connection. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to the middle, shimmy those feet in. And I mean shimmy. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come on up. We're gonna face the right toes to the sky and then just actively put all of our weight on that right thigh, bending the left knee. It's a good stretch for my runners out there. And coming up, other side. Press that weight down. You can really flex at your heel point, those toes higher toward the sky, and you're gonna feel it in your calf muscle too. So seriously warming up those legs. 3, 2, 1. Okay, static part of the stretch is over. Let's take it into a squat, and then we're gonna use our arms too and raise the leg, kind of like a side booty kicker, but we're going slow. We're just making the movement more dynamic. Working up a sweat as we start, because legs and cardio is gonna be fun, I promise you that. Give me 2 more either side. Breathing, nice big inhales and exhales, the very last one. Kick that booty, good job. Okay, coming into a squat nice and low and rotate your hands, okay? So, deep inhale, exhale with me together. Let's go for that inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Maybe go a little bit lower. Deep inhale. Exhale out, last one. Good job. Okay, everybody, shake out that body, shake out those legs. Let's grab our right foot or your right toe, and we're gonna make sure the knee isn't wavering out here to the side. Keep it locked in with your other knee. If you want a deeper stretch, lean on forward. You can have your arm out here to balance. You can have it out to the side. You will get this with core stability. Pick that point and zero in on it. And back to center. Other side, shake it out. Grab the toes. Keep the knees together in line, and if you want that extra stretch, you can lean on forward. Holding it for 5 more seconds, you can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Good job. Shake out those legs. Are we ready? I hope so. We are gonna go straight into our legs and cardio workout. First move, you're gonna come to one side of your mat, and we're gonna lunge down and come back up, squeezing those glutes, tucking the hips under. We're just gonna do one leg. So pick your leg, and I'm gonna go ahead and start our timer for the day. Here we go. 3 seconds. Get ready. Here we go. 45 seconds on the one leg. And we'll take those little 15-second rests in between. We're gonna go on to our next move. And just follow along. You made it. You're here on your mat. You've pretty much done your workout because you know you're gonna stay here until the end. I know it. You know it. As you guys can see, I'm moving my arms at the same time. Gives you like a little bit of momentum when you come down and when you're pushing back up. But remember, this is for your legs. This is not an arm workout. You could add weights. What I recommend is going a little bit heavier with your weights, you know. Be brave, 10, 15 pounds. You know you can do it. And I would hold them at your side. so that we are really focusing on the legs. Look at that. One more lunge. And back up, okay. Perfect. Here's the cardio part. We are gonna do a jumping jack, and then we're gonna come down into a lunge, okay? Back up. Jumping jack, lunge. Back up. We got 3 seconds. You with me? Let's do it. Jumping jack, lunge. Back to the center. And just go at your own pace. I want you to make sure you're trying to get really, really low in that squat. So legs out. You wanna have your toes out to the side. You don't wanna have your knees coming inward. And if you're not doing like me and you're talking, focus on your breathing. Keep your breathing nice and even. And putting your hands above your head like this is just going to ensure you're really able to focus on your glutes. You're not using your hands to assist you. You are certainly working your legs, working your thighs. We're working it all. And 5 more seconds. Stay with me. 1 more. And down. Excellent. Okay, shake it out. We are doing the same thing again. Come back to the side. We're on to the other leg this time. So I started on my left, gonna go into my right. Same as before, we lunge down and come back up. Let's go. Lunge and push off. Many, many variations with our hands here. You know, you can have them on your hips if that's better. You wanna take that knee almost all the way down to the mat. Maybe give it a slight touch. Whatever feels good, whatever your body can do now, just take note and know that maybe tomorrow or the next day or the next week, you're gonna be someplace else. If you're consistent, if you keep going, if you never give up, you will get there. Good job, everyone. 15 seconds left. Coming down nice and low, pushing off nice and strong. Keep tension in your glutes, and you can do that by squeezing, by making that mind to muscle connection. Keep it all tight. Last one, give me 1 more lunge here. And up to the center, good job. Jumping jacks, yes it is, everybody's favorite. So you're going out and in, and then down and up, I guess. That's just made up on the spot, so you know the drill. Okay, and here we go. Keep breathing. Tell yourself you can do this. And this is how the whole workout is going to look. What we're gonna do is mix up some leg moves, and then we're gonna do cardio in between. So there we go. Jumping jack, squat. And when you're squatting, you can hold that as long as you want. It's actually really good to feel the burn in your legs. We're not trying to do the squats as fast as we can. We're gonna linger when we're down there. And that's to do with the tempo at which you work out. So when you go down to the squat, you hold it there for just a second, and then you shoot back up nice and quick. Here we go, 3 seconds. 1 more squat. And squat, perfect. Okay, our next set, this is a tri-set, 3 moves, back to back. We're gonna do it twice through, just like what we did. We are starting with a side lunge. We're gonna raise our legs. So lunge to the side and up. So everybody together, to the side and up. Just doing it on one side, not alternating yet. Just like how we warmed up at the start. We took a side lunge, held it for a second, bring it up, squeeze the glutes. So I know we have plenty of moves here on Burn where you're gonna raise your hands. That's more of a full body workout that gets your arms in. I find it really super helpful just to keep my hands sort of at torso height, because again, we're working our legs today. So squeeze the glutes, tuck them under. 10 seconds to go. A few more lunges on this side. And then 1 move down, we're going into some high knees. There's the cardio portion. Keep it up 1 more, and squeeze, good. Let's take that 15 seconds just to breathe. Everybody with me? 1 more deep inhale, deep exhale. Breathe it all out, good. High knees, you ready? Let's go. Bring them up. Now you can face one direction, you can make it more interesting, and you can start rotating. I like to do this at home. And you can go all the way around in a circle, and you can take it all the way the other way if you want, or you do side to side on your mat. Just keep focusing, bringing your knees up nice and high. So you can have your hands here as a gauge. Keep on going. Keep breathing. Squeeze those abs. Don't let your arms go all over the place. Stay nice and solid and locked in, because you're in it. You're in it to win it. I certainly am, so let's go. 10 seconds. Maybe pick up that pace, see what you can do. I want you to bounce into the air like a basketball player. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job. Fix your hair like me if you need to fix your hair. And now we're going down to the ground for our last move. We're gonna do some hip raises. So all the way down, you're gonna have your heels planted, your feet facing forward. You're gonna squeeze those glutes and kind of kiss your bum down to the floor. So just a really small dip, and you don't wanna rest on the floor. You wanna keep tension in your glutes, keep it in your hamstrings too. So going down and up, your hands, they're nice and relaxed. Everything is in the glutes here. And do make sure that your feet are facing forward. So stay with me. If you need to rest on the floor, rest on the floor. That's where you are today. And don't ever be ashamed of where you are right now. You're on your path to where you're going. Keep it up. I'm sure we're over halfway. Squeeze those glutes. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, we're doing all of that again. So we're coming back up like what we started with, but we're going on to the other leg. I want that side lunge, down to the ground, come up, squeeze and hold for just a second. Side lunge, let's go. Squeeze and hold. And like I said, go at your own pace. I do encourage going that a little bit slower. This is not our cardio, that's the next one. You get to go slow and controlled. Squeeze our glutes. And remember, one side might not be as good as the other side, and that's okay. For me, I think round about now I'm getting okay on both sides, but that takes years. It does. And don't bother comparing yourself to other people. If it takes years for you, that's it. End of story. It took years for you. You are unique. There's only one of you. So just enjoy the process. That's one major piece of learning I've come to find being in the health and fitness space and working with Rebecca and here on Burn. Last one. Down. Back up, good job, shake it out, because we're doing high knees next. These are ruthless, I agree, but we can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. 3, 2, deep breath, 1, let's go, high knees. You can add those arms in if you want. You can have them static here, like you're measuring how high you can jump, and you just keep it up. Modified, you can just be marching on the spot if the second round is just too much for you right now, but I encourage you, you got it. Pick up the pace. You really want to spring off the ground. Really helps if you got a burn mat, because these are actually pretty springy. I love them. Keep it up. 20 seconds. We are over halfway for this move. No more high knees in the rest of this workout, I promise. And we're powering through. Just keep exhaling. Then we take it down to the floor. And 5, 4, you got it. Pick up the pace. 2, 1, good job. Coming down to the floor, same as before, I'm just gonna face the same way. You guys can switch it up, keep it interesting. You got your shoulders down, feet forward. We're thrusting those hips up and slowly, lightly coming down and adding that power move. When you thrust up, squeeze the glutes, engage the glutes. You're gonna feel that tension in your inner thigh too. We're just going up and down. We're not squeezing in and out or anything, but the way your pelvis is and your hips, you will have that slight tilt up there, so you kind of feel like you're rotating. You're externally rotating everything at the top. So you're gonna get those legs fired up. Your glutes are actually really big muscles, so when you're working legs, you kind of want to isolate the glutes, get them pumped up and ready, and then you can work the legs even more. So as you guys have guessed, this is a leg and cardio routine, and we're about halfway there. We have a lot more legs to do. 3, 2, give me one more squeeze. One more squeeze, awesome. Okay, coming up, what we have next is, we're doing some heel raises. So coming back up to standing, I want a wide squat position, toes facing outward on the diagonal, come on down, and we're gonna raise our heels, one at a time. So this is a nice symmetric movement. We're not doing both at once, but we are doing one at a time instead of just one leg. And we're gonna do this one twice through as well. So right now, we actually have 4 moves. That's right, 4 moves, back to back, and then we do them all again. Keep raising those heels. Good. This does always make me feel like a ballerina. You can get creative. You can open your arms up. You can have them up here, up top. Just watch your back. We don't want much flexion in the back, so flexion like that. You want to keep everything kind of in line. You're going to suck in your core to achieve that. A few more seconds here. Keep it up. Nice breathing. And good job. Okay. Face those feet in. What we're doing now is the cardio part. So I want you to have your fingers behind your head, and we're going to be jumping. I'm saying jumping, so when I demonstrate like this, it's just like a standing crunch, like an ab crunch, but we're gonna add in that hop. So we're going fast, right? You see? Let's do it. I'm not even sure what we're gonna call these. That's why it's very exciting every day I get to film, because you can get creative. It's like standing ab hop crunches. How about that? Let's do it. As long as we're getting them done. Yeah, it feels so good. Get our heart rate up, get that sweat on. And besides, we're kind of working our abs a little bit today. So really make sure you're crunching, but you're raising that leg up enough. So it's not about your elbow reaching your knee, it's more about your knee reaching your elbow. 10 seconds, that's all. Keep firing them up. Bring those knees even higher. And 3, 2, one more. Oh, good job, everybody. Okay, next, we're taking it down to the ground. I'm gonna go on this side first. We're just gonna be raising our top leg up and down. So I'm gonna straighten both legs. So, right elbow, real quick. Right elbow under the right shoulder. If you're on the other side, same thing with the left. Left and left, elbow to shoulder has to be straight. If it's out here, you're actually losing some of your form, and we don't want that. And then your other hand, I like to kind of spread my fingers wide and stabilize me. Another thing, just look down at your toes. You don't want your hips rotating back. You want everything in line. So if you take a look right now, everything's in a perfect line. Right down to your foot. It's a slight point to your toe. And just keep raising it. Up and down. It's about a foot. You're not moving it that much, but you will feel the burn. Last few seconds. See, when I talk, it goes by so fast. Okay, good job, everybody. Next, we're gonna do some reverse lunges to a jump. So I just raised my left leg. I'm gonna stay on that leg, and it'll look like this. Reverse lunge, jump up. Back down to your reverse lunge, and jump. So you're gonna really propel up through the left knee, reaching nice and high, and step it back. Up, nice soft landing, as soft as you can afford, really. And if you have neighbors, let's modify it. You can do a slight hop and a slow static lunge. Hop and lunge. That's really gonna work your legs. You can feel your glutes too. We got less than 20 seconds to go here. Do with your hands whatever feels good. Whew, this one's tough. Less than 10 seconds, stay with me. Keep on jumping. And we're gonna do this on the other side. And last one. Yes, good. Okay, that's 3 moves down. Oh no, I tell a lie, that's 4. Yeah, I was trying to cheat, don't worry. Okay, back to those heel raises, like we did at the start. Really good chance to bring our heart rate down, right? So I like my hands in front as I lift both heels. You can do hands to the side, you can do on your waist, whatever you're feeling. Maybe you feel different now that it's the second time through. So keep coming up onto your toes, and everything you want to be kind of in line. So we're not sticking our booty back, which is what you do in like deadlifts and some other moves. We are just gonna be all in line and flat and poised, just like a ballerina. One leg at a time. Nice deep inhales. And then we're down on the floor doing our leg raises. So keep it up. Whew. Oh, I tell a lie. We're doing our standing body crunches. Keep me right, folks. Don't let me sway. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come on up, the cardio part. This went by so fast. We'll be fine. Hands behind your head. You're doing your crunches side to side in 5 seconds. And we're gonna add that little hop in there. Keep the pace nice and high. Let's go. I had to think about that there. Which side do I start with? And just keep on going. Crunch. Crunching along, getting those abs worked out and stimulated, because your core, you need that a lot. Anything that requires balance, your core is getting worked out, which is a huge advantage. What gives you an even bigger advantage is if your core is tight and it's toned. And guys, honestly, so much of that is to do with nutrition. We're not lying when we say it's 80% nutrition. It really, truly is. For me, that was the game changer. I was super underweight before. I didn't eat much at all, 2 meals a day if that. It was awful. I worked out twice a day and that wasn't working. One more, perfect. Now as you can imagine, it's all about health and fitness. So much of that is about nutrition. Gotta get on that nutrition. So let's come down this side, nope, this side, and we're gonna be raising our right leg. Same as before, elbow to knee, elbow to shoulder in line, and we bring up and down the right leg. Really watching that there's no rotation there. You can straighten your bottom leg. You can have it bent if that feels good. Regardless, keeping everything in line. Check that you've twisted in the direction that you're facing. Just bring it up and down. 20 seconds left. Point that toe. Whew, that one burns. Stabilize yourself a little bit with your other hand and just go to your happy place. And know that you can get there. We can get there. We're doing it together. Less than 10 seconds. Keep it up. Keep your chest nice and high. 3, 2, one more. Yes. Okay, good job. Finally, we have those lunges. So come on up, a lunge to a high jump. So starting on my right leg this time, same as before, we reverse lunge and we jump up. 3, 2, 1. Just 45 seconds. And then we are on to our last set of moves. We're gonna recycle 1 or 2, so you'll be familiar with them. But in the meantime, just you tell yourself, I got this. Say it out loud. Maybe you got cats or dogs or babies around or a husband or a partner, and you're gonna say, I got this. And they'll be like, what is she on about now? And you're like, no, you don't understand. 20 seconds. We got this. Modified, remember, you're gonna step back, up, and then a slight hop. Down, up, slight hop. That's the modified. Everyone else, you stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Good job, good job. Okay, final 5 moves. This time, we're actually gonna be doing some side steps. So we're gonna step to the side, back to the middle, and to the other side. Keeping it nice and low, your legs are forward. So here we go. Side, step. It's more like a step, not a lunge. So you are sinking your booty back. It's definitely at an angle. And you're feeling it, right? Keeping it even. 1 on the left, in the middle, 1 on the right. Yes. I do always clasp my hands in the middle. I don't know about you guys. I guess if they're down here, you don't really feel it as much. You want to keep everything locked. Like what Patrick Swayze says in Dirty Dancing, no spaghetti arms. No spaghetti arms here. Middle, side, good job, 10 seconds. See if you can sink a little bit lower for me. It's not easy. Small movements. Last one, middle, okay. Oh, good job, deep inhale. Exhale, okay. Keeping that side to side motion, we're gonna do a side lunge, nice and long this time. When you get to the middle, we're then gonna jump up and back down. So deep side lunge, middle, jump up, and back to your side lunge. This is our cardio. Oh yeah, that was a sweat droplet, perfectly timed. This is our cardio. No jokes, it's hot out here in SoCal. So different move from before, and we're adding in that jump. So I like to use my arms, really help propel me up into the air. 20 seconds. It's a lot of jumps too. I don't even know how many. We're all going at our own pace, but I'm sure if you counted, this is a decent amount of jumps. Just keep breathing. And modified, you can just be doing the lunges side to side. And there we go. Woo. Good job, everyone. Okay, 2 moves down, 3 to go. We're going into some pulses. So again, like when we did our heel raises, you're coming down, knees are out, toes on the diagonal. I like my hands forward again, and we're just pulsing. You can even extend them a little bit further so that you've got really wide angle between your knees. And we're just gonna pulse. Pulse up and down. Maybe go that a little bit lower. And I hear ya. 45 seconds is not easy doing these kind of pulses because they're really small, tiny, minute pulses up and down. It's about focusing your mind, focusing your energy and saying, I can do this, no problem. Think about things you want to accomplish, things you want to achieve. Most likely, if you guys are dreamers like me, they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be big ideas. think about those right now. And totally, that's gonna distract you completely because we have 3 seconds left. And good job. Oh yeah, come on up. Shake that out. 3 moves down, 2 to go. We're coming down onto the ground. We're gonna do some single leg hip raises. So what does that look like? You plant your left leg with your toe forward, and you're gonna be using your hips again like what we did before, but you've got one leg, your right leg, straight and pointing high to the sky. So my hands are palms down on the floor. I'm just sending my leg up. And to do that, I'm activating my glute. It's all in that butt cheek. Your legs should be as straight as possible. If it's bent, it's not doing as much. Try and straighten. It doesn't matter if it's out here on the diagonal. Whatever you could manage today, just keep it up. Keep going, keep pushing. Modified, you can rest down on the ground just for 2 seconds. 2 seconds rest, and then back up. And just keep squeezing through that butt cheek. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I feel it today. Finally, what we're gonna do is some more of those booty burns. We're gonna step to the side, 3 side steps from the middle, come up and squeeze back down. 3 side steps and squeeze back down. This is a good one just to get our heart rate down. And some more. I'm using 3 steps because that's the width of my burn mat. For everybody else, maybe it's different. Just go from one end to the other and stay nice and low. In the meantime, squeeze, good job. Less than 20 seconds. And then we're just gonna do all those moves again. And that's you complete. Your legs should be on fire. I'm feeling it in my calves too right now. And all over. 4, 3, 2, come back down, give me one more step, and squeeze your glutes to the top. Okay, now we start again with those side squats. So we're really focusing on the legs and the glutes today. Come back down, middle position. Remember, we go out, middle, take it away. Yes, this is merciless today. We are keeping the tension in those legs. Try and come that little inch lower versus what you did before, because we get 1% better every day, but imagine getting 1% better every hour, right? Think of who you were when you started this workout and who you're gonna be when you finish it. I'm sure she or he feels accomplished. Maybe you feel badass, ready to take on the day, ready to go to bed if it's afternoon and take on the next day. All the things, because you deserve to feel those things. You deserve that fulfillment and that passion every single day. So 5 seconds more. You got this. Breathe with me. Good job. Okay, wipe off that sweat. Shake it out, get ready. Now we're doing side lunges to jumps. So you extend the leg. When you come down, back to the middle and jump. Other side. Let's go. Modified, what are you gonna do? You're probably just gonna stay down, step to the middle, and lunge to the side. Just kind of keeping that pace nice and high. Everybody else, we're jumping in the middle. You squat to jump, and it's a close squat. So I find that kind of starts to work my hamstrings, my quads, a lot more than any other squat jump move, because everything's in line. Keeping it nice and close as you jump up and down. Then we stretch out that thigh, getting the inner thigh. That's always a focus for us ladies, right? I find people always want to work on the thighs. Why not? They're a huge muscle group. You're going to be able to lift a lot heavier if you graduate to using machines in the gym. One more jump, good job. 2 moves down. Now we're going into our pulse hold. So legs out to the side. This time I challenge you guys. Let's come up onto the tops of our toes, get a little bit adjusted, feel it out, and now we're gonna pulse. Really getting that inner thigh area, working on our calves as well. And you've got your balance, so suck that core in, squeeze it really tight. Again, I'm gonna keep my hands low around my core so I can feel it. And we're gonna come down a little bit lower, and we're just gonna pulse. You guys, we have 2 moves left. We're taking it down to the ground, and then we're coming back up for some of those side lunges. In fact, maybe we should switch it up, do some curtsy lunges. I feel like that would be the perfect end. So 10 seconds here. Take it down another inch. Keep pulsing with me. Don't let the airplane distract you if you guys can hear that too. Stay with me. Yes, there we go. Woo. Down to the floor. I'm gonna face the other way because I'm gonna put the other leg high to the sky. So we lie down, plant both legs on the floor to begin. So you're gonna stick your hips up, raise that leg as high as you can, straight as you can, and then we're gonna be using our hips and our glutes to thrust that leg up. Light tap on the ground every time you come down. Try to relax those shoulders. Relax your neck. I don't want any strain in your upper body. Up and down. Nice and simple. You could flex the foot. If you wanted, you're gonna feel it different. I find it's just interesting to do that for a few reps and then be like, oh, I do feel it different. Just to make sure your muscles are all awake and paying attention, really. And then keep pointing it. Keep sending those hips high to the sky. We got this. Keep exhaling. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Good job, everyone. As promised, how about we switch things up a little bit? We're gonna do some curtsy lunges at the end. So I want you to take it nice and wide, and we're gonna pulse up, down to the other side, pulse up to center. Here we go. This is it. This is your last 45 seconds. So stay with me. Prove yourself right, because you told yourself you could finish it. That's who you're doing this for, you. And we're adding in that pulse, making sure we squeeze the glutes. You're going on a diagonal, but you want to keep your front leg massively facing forward. It's kind of on a slight diagonal, but in general, everything's in the frontal plane. So make sure you're not damaging your knee. Woo, or losing your balance. Try and keep your balance. And a few more on either side. Bring that heart rate down, and then we're doing our cool down. One more, last rep here. Pulse. Good job, everybody. Oh, wasn't that fun?
Workout pulse.
Workout is complete. I'm gonna start leading us through our 5-minute cool down straight away. So, everybody, let's just do some really small arm circles. Keep your legs moving. We didn't work the arms that much, but this is gonna give your legs 2 seconds to recover. And take them back. Deep inhale with me. Deep exhale. One more, maybe step side to side. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Okay, good. So what we're gonna do is come straight down, plant your hands, widen your knees a little bit. We're gonna walk over to the right-hand side and try and touch your forehead to your knee. Maybe you can put a slight bend, ever so slightly bending that knee. You can face that plane completely and walk it on over to the other side. Pivot those feet so now you're facing in one direction, forehead to knee. You can have it straight, you can have a slight bend. Try and keep those palms on the floor. And sink that back heel down, sink deeper into your stretch. Good job, okay. Back over into the middle. Feet shimmying on in. We're gonna come up halfway, so your back is parallel with the mat. Then we're gonna forward fold. I want you to raise one heel, hold for 2 seconds, and then raise the other heel. And as you do that, you really wanna feel all the stretches pretty much all the way up your leg. So booty nice and high to the sky. Very slight, like a 1-inch, 2-inch raise of your heel. A couple more. This is just like in your downward dog when you pedal it out. But we're just pedaling it out where we stand. Excellent, okay, slowly come on up. And what we're gonna do is sit down on our mats, face the front. So kind of sit, I find this position super comfy, but your knees are both bent. And what we are gonna do is grab our back ankle or back toe if you're that flexible, and just stretch. Stretch back to that side. Helps if you look in that direction too. You're gonna twist your whole torso, your neck, everything. Excellent. Now, both legs together. We're gonna raise our hands, deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Try and grab at those feet. If you're not there yet, grab your ankles, grab your knees, wherever feels comfy. Just grab and hold here. Excellent, okay. Spin those feet round to the other side. We're doing the same again. Grab that back ankle, twist your torso, twist your head, everything, and look into that back corner. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Give them that little roll out. Very good. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay. Now come with me into a downward facing dog. We're gonna do this just because I love the transition. When you raise your right leg high to the sky, let's cross it over our torso. We're coming down into pigeon pose. And let's just stay up here for a second. So we're stretching out our torso. Now bring it down. Exhale into everything. Make sure you're really getting the tension out here. Your leg is gonna need this. You're gonna feel it in your thighs. And just leave that back foot nice and floppy. I'm sure that's not the right term, but you know what I mean when I say floppy. It's gonna be facing down. And put your head down on the ground as well. And good job. Okay, everyone. Go up into a high plank first so that we can send that leg back up to the sky. Stretch the back. Okay, bring your right leg down. Left leg up, high to the sky. Feel that stretch in your right calf. And bring it down and through just like before. Pigeon pose. We'll stay up for a second. You inhale. Exhale. Let's hang all our weight heavy and loose. Your neck, you want it to be nice and flat in line with your spine, or you can really just rest that head on the mat. Come all the way down. Relax the back foot. Nice and heavy. 3, 2, and 1. Look up first. Make sure you're breathing so we're not dizzy. If you curl the back toes under, we're up in a high plank, then raising that leg, sinking the back heel. Excellent. Okay, bring it down. Now just walk up to your hands. Come on up, nice and slow. Let's just rotate I was about to call it a wrist there. That's not a wrist, that's an ankle. This is what happens when you do the 28-minute workouts, right? You're a bit frazzled, but after we have a shower, get cleaned up, we are ready for the day. And other side, rotate that ankle, balancing on one leg. Good. Excellent. Feet together just like before, grabbing the toes of your right foot, knees together, and just hold it up here. Draw the shoulder back. Let's elongate the chest. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring it down, same leg. We rest our weight here on our thigh. Point the toes to the sky. If you want, you can reach down with that same arm and grab the toes. Excellent. Other side. This will be the last move of our stretch. Grab the toes. You can have your arm out. You can have it up. Just keep that knee in there. Tuck the hips under. Really embrace the stretch. And that same leg down, resting on the thigh or touching the toes. It's up to you. Hold it for the final 3 seconds. 2, and 1. Good job. Excellent, everybody. I hope your legs are as wobbly as mine are right now. And like I said, you did it. You promised yourself you would. I will see you guys here again for your next workout with me, Megan.